But you are a person who needs medication.
Because even if you say it's because my chemistry in my body is not right,
it's not just your chemistry,
then
Amy.
My body is less than someone else's.
No,
body.
you're not. Everybody's on a Bell spectrum, okay? Everyone fits in the bell curve somewhere. You're just a little higher up, that's all. Okay, you are a part of the whole, though. Everyone on the spectrum is a part of the whole. Okay, the spectrum couldn't exist without everybody. The world needs different types of people who have different types of thinking. But if every time you don't take your medicine, and then you drink alcohol, and your period, and you know what happens. Every time you do that, the cops have to get involved, and I look like the bad guy.
It gives me something to talk to and relate to these people, which are trash. And I tell everybody that this person's trash, but I want to have someone to talk to.
But Amy, you have your husband to talk to, and you're willing, like you said, you admit that what you did last night on purpose, right? You just did it, and you did it so that you would have this big fight, so that you could call this person. Amy, you set the entire.
No, I try and test you too. Like, if you are really getting better, and things are getting better between us, then you should be able to restrain yourself.
And I did, didn't I? You were the only thing that didn't get hit last night, weren't you?
Yeah, so it worked.
No, it didn't work, Amy. Amy, you put yourself in danger. You put our relationship in danger so that you could tell some slut to call 911 for you. So you could have drama.
How do you measure if a child's trained or a dog's trained?
Amy, you don't need to train me. I'll do anything you ask. I'll do whatever you tell me. Just don't cuckold me again. And don't do what you're doing. Just take your medicine and don't hurt us no more. And I will do anything you want, Amy. I have done so.
How can I gauge where we really are if I don't?
Amy.
If I keep thinking we're good, how do I know we're good?
How do you know we're... Amy, I was telling you every day that I love you a dozen times a day. I was telling you how happy I was and how much I loved my family and how happy I was with our life. I mean, think of what I'm going through with my back and everything. I should be at the lowest point, but I was at the highest. I should be at the lowest point in my life right now. If I sit and I think about it, I can't do any of the things I enjoy. I can't even take care of my family the way I want. I can't do any of my hobbies. I can't take
You got like that. It was annoying. But then we got better, and you seemed to be better.
Because I was happy, Amy. I felt like I was doing what I needed to do. The things that I do around here, the mommy and me days that I work so hard for, okay? All the meals that I have, all the meals planned out. I got the grocery list. I have everything.
I'd like to be able to come. I'd like for you, because you want to do it and you want it to be special. I'd like for you to be able to. I'm coming home and you want to make it warm and make it perfect, and I come home and eat it. But I don't, because we drink. I want to drink.
And I've told you, there's no alcohol in this house anymore. I'll do anything you want, but I need that. Because you can't control yourself.
I'm saying that drinking itself drives a wedge in there.
Yes, and if you can't stop drinking, and if I keep drinking, then I won't drink either.
I have to drink fast so I can be on the same level as you, because you haven't ate anything, or you can eat.
See, now what is that? Why is it a competition?
And get drunker than me.
I can't
drink mine faster.
Amy,
get drunk.
As a man, I have enzymes in my digestive system that allow me to break down and actually metabolize 60% of the alcohol I consume. That means, okay, you drinking 60% less than me would be at the same blood alcohol level as me.
Yeah, but guess what? You're still getting 5 and I'm getting 2.
Yes, but if you do the math on that adds up to me getting like what's 60% of 40% of 5? What is that? That's what I got. That's less than the 3 you got. That's less than the 2 you got. What I end up after I've digested it, and it's in my blood, I ended up with less than you. And I don't even understand why this is a conversation. Are we children? What is not a competition?
Watch the show, please.
I just would like you to tell me what you want, and I would like you to just say what, because you're talking about all sociology and anthropology.
I'll let you know what I want. Okay, I want to watch the show.
I want to know what you were doing with sociology and how you were manipulating me, because I never knew you were doing that with the psychology and stuff you were telling me about. Why? How long have you been doing that to me? Is the psychology? Did you intend to break me down like you did when all that stuff happened? When you dropped that Roger bomb on me, was that to bring me down? What was the psychology in that? And you cheating on me with a 68-year-old man, and then one night because you thought I had one more beer than you. It also seemed to be your period. You hadn't took your medicine. You were drunk. What the three things always come together. Why did you do that? Why? I mean, I don't understand why you cheated on me in the first place.
I'm not
Especially,
gonna explain every decision I made it to you.
I just don't. I'm trying to understand you.
I already told you I make bad decisions on the fly. I don't want to talk about it. I've admitted to it, and I've told you that I'll make steps to work on that.
I appreciate that.
I don't want to talk about the past.
Or just tell me how we're gonna get your pills that you need and what's Smokey doing. Look at him. Look at him. Well, he's gonna attack
It's a
something.
bug.
Oh. What are you? Look at the lady. She's so pretty. What are you? What are we gonna do about your medicine? We have to go to Livonia. Why we gotta go to Livonia to get medicine?
That's what the crisis center is.
Oh wow! So you gotta go. If you're gonna have a crisis, do it in Livonia.
That's where the one is for Wayne County. That's where that's the one I can go to. I can look for maybe.
What? I see. Here's the thing. I
I'll
don't
look and
know.
see if there's one in Monroe. Maybe I keep thinking that Wayne County. I have to grow something in Wayne County if it's closer.
Here's what I
They're
think.
assigning me Wayne
No,
County.
here's what I think. With our insurance, you should be able to go to the triage clinic. Tell them that you are almost out of the pills. I will talk to them. You will talk to them. We'll explain to them how you get without your medication, and they can write you a refill as long as you agree to go to a doctor's appointment. I'm almost sure of it. Why don't we try that? Because it's right down the street, and if it doesn't work, well then we're already in the car off to Livonia, But I think why don't we try that first? In fact, I could talk to Carol or someone who would know, or Angie would probably know, and find out if that would work. Would you be upset if I asked that, if Angie? Because she worked in the hospital for years, she would know if that's acceptable.
I don't want you to talk about my problem with Angie.
Everyone knows, I don't talk. I don't tell them about things.
People know it, and I don't want to mention it. I'm so glad you're on your pills because you're fucking crazy.
No, it's not because you're crazy. Amy. You're glad because you're so pleasant to be around when you're on your pills and you're being fake. When you're on your antipsychotic, Amy, you're a whole different person. But you're the person I fell in love with, the person you were pretending to be. You don't need drugs and alcohol to have a good time. You don't need to whore around. You don't want to hurt me or torment me or do your mind games on me and confuse me, which I don't like that you said that's what you do to me, because I will admit it to an extent it's kind of a turn on, because that's what you're using your wiles. Okay, you're outwitting me. You're being what I'm saying, you're wily. You're using your feminine wiles on me. That is sexy to an extent, but the fact that you manipulate me into fights to see how much I love you, that doesn't sound right. Because remember that time you attacked me after my surgery, and I fought back and I beat the shit out of you. Well, I didn't beat the shit out of you. I grabbed you by your hair and drug you out of the house.
Bugs.
It was a mosquito.
No, it's not. Look at it. It's a fucking beetle.
All right, have a seat. Do you remember when I finally let you come back?
It's right there.
Right. But you remember when I finally let you come back? You told me that you only did it because you wanted to see if I loved you enough to kill you. How does me being willing to kill you mean I love you? How does that make sense, baby? And the thing is, if you don't know I love you after everything I've already done for you and all the things I've been through for you and all the things I've forgiven you for.
If you don't love me right now.
That's it. That's really it. If you don't believe I love you. And people talk about these bullshit stories about when they were a kid, they had to walk through 2 feet of snow, miles down. I did that. I actually did that, shitting my pants 4 times on the trip there and back because I had I was just as sick as you. But you all couldn't even get your heads off the bed, and I was worried about my baby, and I was worried about my wife. How many times did you tell me not to go?
I couldn't go to the fucking store because I couldn't take my car down the mountain. I couldn't help the situation.
Yeah, and how many times did you tell me not to do it? How did you make me feel bad about having shit in my pants when I got back, though? Did you make me feel embarrassed about it?
No.
Did you rub my back and help me later on when I was hurting real bad?
Yes, I always rubbed your back after you went on footwork and stuff because I couldn't do it.
I know, and the thing is, I love that about you because you know it's going to hurt me and you know it has to be done and you know I'm going to do it no matter what, and you yell and yell and yell a bitch at me the whole time that I'm doing it. But then afterwards, you're grateful that it's done, and you took care of me. Amy, that little cabin was great for us, baby.
There was weakness, though, too. I couldn't do those things.
I think you could have done well.
I
No.
was a woman who needed a man. You don't understand that?
Amy, I want you to look at the big scope of the things I did, okay?
And you want to keep.
What did Mom want to say?
The way women in this society are raised, feminist culture, just think about that, are taught you don't need a man. And then I'm in a situation where I need a man. Why do you think people that live on the mountain?
They all have a man. Yeah, there's a lot of men who live alone. There ain't a woman who doesn't have a man.
Treat their husbands that way, and they're grateful for them. They need them.
It's not that they need them, Amy. They need each other.
They can't.
They need
I know you want to say that.
other.
Like I compliment you too. I don't think I compliment you at all.
Why
I don't
not?
think there's anything that I can do and you can't.
Well, you just said you do all the psychology and stuff on me. You manipulate me. You puppet me. You're clearly
I
dominant
can
over
grow
me.
a child inside of me, but
Yeah, you cook a pretty good kid. I'm not gonna lie. They come out pretty good.
I can suck a mean dick.
Oh yeah.
Those are not
We'll
things.
get to that later. I think I've earned that after last night.
Shut up! I don't want to do those things after we have bad times.
But you caused the bad time. You admitted to it. You did it on purpose. You sat there, thought about it, knew what was going to happen, and you're like, whatever. You threw the grenade out there like that. You admitted that you tried to keep me away from Angie because you don't like me talking
Yes,
to her?
I will push the right button and tell me not to push the red button. Because I want to know what happened.
No one told you nothing. We were just having a good time, and you just blew it up.
And you keep telling me don't poke the bear. Don't tell me not to do
I have
something.
not said that in years. But it's a good, you don't poke the bear. Why would you want to upset the bear?
Because that might be the one bear that doesn't bite people.
Yeah, I normally don't bite, and you're right. But what is it worth the few times that I do though? Is it worth it? You admit that you. The thing is, Amy, I feel like such a bad person because those things happen, and you just told me that you make them happen.
But I'm training my wild animal.
You make me hit you. You do it on purpose, and that makes me feel so small right now that you have that kind of control over me. And I don't understand, if you have that kind of a weapon, why would you aim it at yourself? Why are you holding that gun to your
Who do
head?
I hate the most?
But the thing is, do you love me at all? Because you're using me, and when you do that, it makes me feel like less of a man. That you made it to where I had to put my hands on you to either protect myself, protect my child, or you've just pushed that far to make it happen. And I do lose control. Do you know how much of a piece of a shit I feel like? And you're sitting here telling me you do it on purpose. That you manipulate me into... manipulate me and control me into hating myself!
Can I go to bed now?
No.
I think I've damaged myself enough for one night.
I still love you. No, it doesn't make a difference. I just want you to know how much it hurts, and I want you to just not do it no more. I want you to see it from my point of view, because I think if you saw it from my point of view, you wouldn't do it. I'm your greatest ally, Amy. Quit doing the drinking is done. Can we agree, please? Not at all. Not even on special occasions. It is done. It is done. How's this sound? We can try drinking again 6 months after you have taken your antipsychotic.
See, I see that as a control thing too.
It's not a control thing. I'm making an agreement. It's a bargain. It's if you take your pills, all of your pills, like you're supposed to. I mean, sometimes you'll forget here and there, but when you start doing your I forgot because you don't want to take them, then no, you're still not drinking, because at least you're a wild card off your pills when you're not drinking. But you are a terrorist when you're drinking. Can we agree?
Yeah, I'll say I'm a terrorist.
No, you're not. When you're drinking, you're a terrorist. When you're drinking, you're not on your medication. You're a terrorist.
I do like to control people.
Then why do you keep telling me I'm controlling? Is that so that I won't? Is that so I'll just let you?
Every relationship you have, Terry, is a control battle. How much control that person has over you, and how much control you have over that person. Who's the more dominant one in the situation? All relationships are like that.
Well, here's the thing, Amy.
This person tries to establish their dominance by saying, "I'm coming over now," even though I just said, "Don't come over."
Yeah.
And they come
Like your
over
mom
anyway.
does that. Yeah.
My dad did it too, and he ended up getting punched in the face.
Yeah. Well, he swung on me first, though. You gotta admit, you know what I'm saying? I didn't do anything wrong. But yeah. You realize that you do kind of take your mom and your dad? It's not. No, every relationship is not a power
There's
battle.
boundaries.
Yes, and there should be boundaries.
People are constantly trying to reestablish what those boundaries are to benefit themselves. What they think makes themselves the situation better for them.
Do you realize I don't do that at all?
That's what psychology is.
But that's not fair. I don't do that at all, and you do that to me. That's not fair. That's criminal. It's not fair. I already love you, and I'll do anything you want, Amy. But you're not dominant over me, okay? I am dominant over me. I love you, and I want you to be happy.
The way you can do it is you can be physically dominant over me. But you can't be mentally dominant over me. I won't give that to you.
Why do I want? I don't want.
Because that's what women are supposed to do to their men. Give their man their whole control over their mind.
No, Amy. Where do you hear these thoughts you have?
You were raised as a girl, Terry.
No, Amy. I was raised in a house where boys were bad and girls were good.
Mm-hmm.
I was raised in the opposite.
Yeah.
So here's what I'm saying. You're viewing the world through your dad's eyes. I'm viewing my world through white culture's eyes. The average white culture. Boys have to be tough. You don't talk to boys very often. Boys don't need nothing. Girls need to be doted on. Girls need to be put on a pedestal. Girls need to be put above all others. They are women and children first. Women and children first.
I wasn't raised as a girl.
Well, you know what? I'm sorry to tell you this. If you have a gender identity issue and you decide you want to be a dude, you're not fucking me in the ass. I'm going to tell you straight, clear up what's going on, okay? That you have an identity disorder. That is what it is. I think you've been diagnosed with an identity disorder. I believe I've read that. Okay? That is why you haven't taken your antipsychotic. But that's okay. No, because when you take your antipsychotic, you know who you are and you are happy. You don't want to be mentally dominant. You don't want to play games. Because the thing is, I don't want to be mentally dominant. And you're over you. But you're not gonna. I don't want you to be mentally dominant over me either. I don't like that you I'm a puppet to you, right? You say you're training your animal. I'm not an animal.
I'm leaving right now.
Don't leave, baby.
I don't want to talk about this anymore.
We don't have to talk.
I don't want you to be this person. I don't know. I don't want to talk about it. Don't touch me.
Wait.
Don't touch me.
I'm not gonna touch you. Baby, here's the thing. You are not this person. That's not who you are. It is just. It is that. Am I a violent monster? No. Did I destroy the house last night because of what you did? Yes. We all have darkness in us. And no one's 100% right on all the time, okay? Can I please just put...
No, I don't want you in this. I don't want you this close to me right now.
Okay. Well, I'm backing out of your space. All right. That is not who you are. It is a part of who you are. And your medication helps you choose who you are. And when you're on your medication, you choose to be the good person that you pretend to be in front of other people. Okay? When you're on your medication, I get to have the girl at home that I love and loves me and respects me and doesn't try to manipulate me. I get the girl that has that star quality out there with everyone else who's just so social and so happy and just eager to please. I got it, man. And you're happy and you feel good about it. And you come home and you're going to shit all over me and the kids? Anything we want is annoying and bothersome? No, Amy. When you take your pills, you're happy to be the other person, the other aspect of yourself. You let that shine through.
Do you understand how I said it to you? When I don't take that medication, I have like 30% of give a shit. 30% of what I can do. And if I only have that much, I go to work and I have to use that 30% to be fake as I'm there. And I don't have any left by the time I get home. If I take my medication, I'm able to have 90% of it. And I'm able to be that person there and that person there and this person here. But I still... You
need your time to yourself.
Yeah.
I need a couple hours every day. Nap time, when I get all my chores done, that's really alone time.
I don't even get a shower by myself.
You can shower by yourself every night.
The only way I get to be alone and lay in the bed by myself is if I go to bed before you, to have time by myself.
Amy.
Well, you're not next to me in the bed.
You see, the thing is, you always complain that I'm not next to you in the bed. Now you're complaining that I'm next to you in the bed.
I have to cause a fight with you or have us upset so I can sit in the front room and watch something I want to watch.
Amy, I ask you
every day. And be by myself.
But you see, that's the thing. Read the messages. I download anything you want to watch. I'll put it on the laptop for you. I'll take care of it.
And I don't want...
You don't want me to take care of it?
To come in here and watch it?
Yes, you do. I guarantee if you'd been in that living room, you would have came in here. It got up to 90 degrees today. This room was the best room because of that fan being in that window because of the wind.
I'm not saying it's hot or cold. I'm saying I need to be by myself. I need to have time where I can just sit there and drink coffee and smoke a cigarette.
Well, then you need to wake up earlier. Remember, because I had to get up. Remember, I used to have to get up 5 in the morning so I could have my time.
Yeah, if I get up, what close time you get up, you come in here and you are only in here, and I can only be in there. But Millie's been getting up so early lately.
Because you want her in bed earlier because you don't want her awake when you get home, baby. I had to put her in bed at 9 so that if she resists, she's still asleep by 9:30. So that by the time you get home, she's deep enough asleep that you open the door, the dog's going off, don't wake her up. Okay? I put thought into it, into the schedules. The structure is very important. That's what makes her feel so safe. That's why she's such a happy and confident kid, Amy. That's why. Because she feels safe. She knows Daddy's gonna take care of her.
That's why first thing in the morning she wants to go find Mommy. Mommy's here. I know she's bad. Let me go find Mommy. Oh, Mommy, I missed you. Let me make you hold me. Let me cling all over you for the first hour you're awake. And Mommy's all, oh.
But you realize that most mothers take that and those are the memories when they're older, they cherish.
I do. I am thankful for it when I'm able to think right about it, when it doesn't annoy me.
I love you so much, and I'm so glad that this isn't, you're not manipulating me with this conversation, are you? So we are going to do this, and we are going to get better this time. You are going to take your medicine from now on, and everything's going to be better from now on. And you're not going to manipulate me or cuckold me or hurt me anymore.
I don't want to be a person that has to take medication.
And you know what's funny though? You know what?
But I'm on my medication for long enough. I don't care that I take it.
But you're happy though.
I take it because I know it's best. It's what I need. But when I'm not taking it, it's
It's fun because you get your eyes.
It's like an
but then you
it's
bring
like
it home to
it's like
Lowe's.
an addict. Yeah. While you're
Drugs.
doing it, it's good. Then when you're sober for a while, it's good. But then you're like,
this is boring. Life is boring.
Yeah.
I get it, baby, but maybe life should be boring, especially if you have kids. I think maybe you're coming into your 30s here in a couple months. Okay, I'm in my 30s. We have 2 kids. We got house payments. We have responsibilities. I'm disabled. I can't contribute financially. That's a lot of pressure on you. But don't you think that maybe it's time that things were boring? I mean, wouldn't it be nice to just, for us, to have the same amount of structure Millie has? For us to feel safe? For us to have a safety net, a little savings that don't just get spent away on things I don't understand. The money's just gone.
You got to be able to take a vacation.
Yeah. These are nice things, and those are the things you can...
If I work here for a year, I'm so not until like November, I'll be to a year. And then I can have vacation time.
I love you so much, and I'm trying my best to make you happy. Let me help you be happy, and your medicine is what's going to do it. You want to go to Livonia, let's go to Livonia. I think we should ask Angie or just go to the clinic, and they got your medical records again. I'll access them all.
I'm not out completely yet, though.
What?
I'm not completely out yet.
You know what the thing is? I don't want you to wait till you're completely out because you see, you're at the point now you're already rationing. You're skipping days. You're taking half the dose. You're already rationing, right? That you did what you did last night because you didn't take your pills because you got drunk. And
I took them yesterday, but the day before I only had one. The one day before that, I only had none.
Oh, you see? And I think as I ask you every day, and you tell me every day you took them, so you lied to me. Don't you think it'd be better if I was?
I have to be able to make it through. I don't have what I need.
But the thing is, if you told me I would make the appointment and you would have what you need, I will get you what you need, Amy. In order for you to be happy and enjoy our life together, you don't enjoy our children, and they are the greatest joys I've ever had in my life. And you don't enjoy them. I mean, seriously, you're wasting time with them. They're great. Okay, do you see how much fun I have just sitting there letting beans kick me in the face?
Yeah, but sometimes I'm able to just sit there and teach Millie things, and I really like it.
Yeah, and that's when you're on your medicine, isn't it? I love you. I feel like I feel you. Are you manipulating me just like most abusive people do?
No, this is a situation I don't want to be in. I'm not in control. I'm expressing weaknesses. I don't like this situation at all.
This one right here, are you talking about your illness, or are you talking about this situation's conversation?
This situation.
Okay. Well,
that I need something. I need something to
Well, Amy, you have to admit the conversation where you were talking about, oh, I know the psychology, the anthropology, the sociology. I manipulate you all the time. I've been in complete control since the beginning. That was kind of scary.
I can control other things, but I can't control myself unless
I think you.
I'm able to take medication, and that's controlling me. The medication's controlling me.
No.
What happens when the world ends and I can't get my medication?
Well, then you know what, Amy? We worry about that when the world ends, and you know what? Your medications are not the type of medications people would steal. People would not steal those to get high on.
No.
So they would be in any pharmacy. If the world ended, Amy, I would have an endless supply of pharmacies. You would never run out of your medicine. I would make sure of it. I would do whatever I had to do. I go fight mutants or zombies or whatever.
Is that
destroy
why they
the
could find
world.
pregnancy tests? Because nobody was alive to take a pregnancy test. Nobody went to the store and stole pregnancy tests because they were starving and there were zombies out.
Formula. No one's gonna steal baby formula.
Yeah,
Those are things that are gonna be in abundance.
but it's hard to find food. Everybody wants food.
Yeah. Well, you've seen how good I am. You see, I'm a good shot. I'm a good hunter.
Can you back up, please?
Yes.
I'm having to go way over there and hurt my wrist because I'm trying to get back.
I want to cast.
I don't. I want to be away.
Okay, well that's fine. You're the boss.
I've already expressed that I want to get away. I want to go somewhere else, but you want me to stay here, so don't come in my face.
Well, no, it's just that it's hard to ever get you to have a real conversation where you're honest with me and you're straight up, you know? And I feel like this is helping our relationship and it's helping me understand you because I had no idea that you've been controlling me this whole time. What other things have you done that I didn't know about? I mean, I love you, and like I said, it is a bit of a turn on that you're able to do it. What other things have you controlled me with? With what subtle way you say you've been training me? What have you trained
Nothing,
me?
Terry.
Did you train me? Did you train me to get made? Because it makes me happy to do all the chores around here. Did you train me to do that? Did you? Why are you smiling? Oh my fucking god! You seriously trained me to enjoy being a nigger and run around, walk, taking care, and you yell at me all the time not to do stuff though. How does that work? How do you control me into doing everything if you yell? You tell me not to do it. Is that part of making me do it?
I don't want to talk about this, Terry.
I'm very afraid of you.
Why did you go through and like old pictures today?
Because I feel like people maybe think that I don't care about them because they put a lot of time on Facebook and I don't.
I try to tag you in until you see them.
No, I just go through and sometimes I go through and like things just so that people know that I'm paying attention. I care. I don't do the fake. I don't really go on Facebook. So like Jason's birthday came away and I never said happy birthday to him. I never
liked it like a week later.
Yeah, and like I feel like a dick.
Worse.
Jay's been so cool with me. Jay's been so cool with me. I feel kind of like a dick. I don't know. I'll say something to him.
He shouldn't care to celebrate his birthday. He's a fucking man.
Well, no.
There was nothing special. He spent working.
He
didn't take a week off of work like fucking fairies. He went to work.
Most people do celebrate their birthdays. I just don't do that. I don't see the point. I never have. Yeah, it's a day. It's a day just like another day, right? Those people who think like the week, like Justin, his birthday week. I'm usually hear like high school girls or college co-eds talk about it. My birthday week. Mm-hmm. Like, damn, you a spoiled girl.
That one nigger at work was
why are you so racist all the time? You know when you're on your medicine, you don't say the N-word nearly as often.
She wanted to take it to work.
What's that right on your hands? That's those numbers. What are those for?
People's blood sugars and blood pressures.
Okay. This looks like a long strand of numbers. I'm like, did you just get Auschwitz?
No, 134 is someone's sugar, 126 over 56 is someone's this. This person was 256 their sugar, 130 over 60 this person. This person's was 192, 162 over 70 for someone's blood pressure. If I do Southside, I have to take this person.
Oh, I don't want to know that stuff because that's like HIPAA violations or whatever. Or as long as you don't tell me their name, it's cool.
Yeah, the person's on blood pressure medicine. You have to take their blood pressure before you give them the medicine to make sure their blood pressure's not too low because it lowers their blood pressure.
Well, you know I'm not very smart, so I don't understand the words you were saying that went with the numbers, so I didn't know what the numbers meant. So to me, it was like a bunch of gobbledygook, and there was like I understood those words.
Yeah, you don't know what the readings.
I was able to follow the structure of your sentence.
Okay.
but I did not understand anything you said.
It's important for me to take and see what their blood pressure is and what their blood sugar is before I administer a medication which lowers it. Because I can severely harm them.
Would you ever do it on purpose?
No.
Do you manipulate people at work? You know
No,
what?
but that lazy bitch, she purposely doesn't do her sugar checks and administers insulin. She doesn't do the sugar check and doesn't check people's blood pressure and just does not give them their dinner dose of insulin.
Mm-hmm. So she's waiting for him to die? Or she's the angel of death?
No, she just wants to sit around and do nothing till like 8 o'clock and then pass her PM meds and give all the bedtime meds with the PM meds, even though the PM med is required to take when someone eats. Because they have to take it 30 minutes before they eat.
Well, that's the reason they got them separated from the bedtime beds ones, right?
And that's the reason why people have to pay more to get meds 4 times a day instead of 2 times a day. She just doesn't want to fucking do it. She wants to sit around and play on her phone till 8 o'clock.
She's not good.
No, she's
well,
not.
when you're in charge, you're going to get rid of her, right?
That's why she wants to be my friend. So I'm going to get rid of her.
I would like it.
She's going to be gone. Don't worry.
No, I think...
I already told the boss about the one day she sat there and did nothing till 8 o'clock.
Okay, is that the girl you talked to on the phone?
Yeah, passed out half the
What's
pill.
her name?
Cherish.
Cherish?
Sherry Nicole. Passed out, there's no way she could pass those pills out on that side, which have more pills than blood pressure checks, more sugar checks, in an hour, and then she left home to the bar. When it takes me an hour to do this side, while I'm working the floor, no, I'm helping people out though. I stop what I'm doing and help the people too though. Because I was a team player.
Do you think you should let her know that I would like it if you let her know that you've been manipulating me and her? You've been manipulating her into feeling bad for you. I mean, she's genuinely invested.
No, now I'm trying.
I thought she was a bad influence on you, and you're telling me you're in charge of the situation and you're manipulating
I'm not in
her.
charge of it.
I mean, you made her call 911 for you on a situation you admitted to orchestrating. You arranged the whole thing, and you told her to...
No, I didn't plan it all out, Terry. It was a bad decision, decision that went bad, and then I kept making bad decisions after that. It's not like it was planned out.
Well, you said you manipulated me into it because you were training me like an animal.
That's something different, Terry.
What were you training me to do, and what did I... So the training didn't work. Where did we go wrong? What was the training... You said it worked. It was supposed to show that I could get really angry, like completely lose my shit, but I love you enough not to put my hands on you, and I didn't. But you still called the cops on me.
You calling the cops and how you react after the cops leave, too. That's part of it, too.
So when I wanted to cuddle with you after, you manipulated me into that, and then you wouldn't let me do it, for what reason? You made me... Because I was mad at you, and then I felt like I wanted to be really close to you, and I need to be close to you, so you manipulated me, right?
I don't want to do this.
Well, no,
if it keeps going on,
okay.
I'm going to leave the room, and I'm going to bed.
Okay. I just wanted to understand. The thing is, I thought, like, I was a good dad, and our family was happy, and we were this one thing. And now you're telling me it's all like a show, and you're controlling everything from behind the scenes, and now I don't trust myself. I don't understand any of my behaviors, and I don't know what's in my head.
Oh, my God.
Well, I know I love you. I love you, and I want to be close to you right now, so I'm going to stop talking, and I'm going to do what you want. Because I want to be able to hold you tonight, kiss you, and love you. Because I love you very... Are you manipulating me now?
No, shut up.
Alright.
Act like you've been drinking. I'm on a fucking cigarette smoke.
I'm sorry, I'll roll some. I'm just confused.
I didn't want to stay up this late. I want to watch one episode of the show and go to bed.
Do you want to just go to bed?
I already got a fucking cigarette smoke. What time is it? 1:20, and I gotta get up at fucking 7 o'clock.
You want to just go to bed and watch this some more? We gotta go to 7 anyway, right? I'll zip over the thing. You watch it over.
No ID.
Yeah, well.
I never get to watch my fucking flip over my own shows, but I don't have time to watch it.
I just love you so much. I do. And the thing is
I'm going to bed.
no, I love you. That's all I'm saying. I love you so much.
Okay.
And the thing is, you might think you manipulated me into loving you, but you didn't. Because I keep thinking and asking myself that, no, I just love you. It's the one thing I know more than anything else in the world is I love you and I love my family.
That day,
And then I'm happiest with you.
I went to work. I suppose Jackson was at school. When I got up from my desk to go to the bathroom, there he was.
Whatever, I'm going to bed. You can come with me if you want. Bye.
Jackson,
You just did.
No, I want this to be good.
I think I'm doing a bad thing.